My people, how far? How una dey? Welcome to TMTO Tech in Mother Tongue with una regular tech gossiper. So last time we see practical way wey be say we fit take use Excel take do calculation and we use student record last time and I know say una enjoy am, una understand am very well. But make we see another example so that we go get more understanding of this calculation aspect. Now, this time we get company payroll, employee name, basic salary, allowance, gross pay, tax deduction, loan, and net pay. So how we go do this calculation? So make we use the experience of the first one take do this one as well. For gross pay mean say all the money wey be say they give you before any deduction na be gross pay. So that's to say that before they comot tax, all your money together wey they pay you na your gross pay. So how we go fit take get that gross pay? That means na basic salary plus allowance. So e dey simple, just come type equal sum, then your bracket open. So in between your bracket, you go come type the expression. So remember, we dey use cell address. So for the first person, Ayo Adedeji, 80,000 naira. The cell address for that 80,000 naira na D6. So we go type D6 plus why that of allowance na E6, which is 20,000. So we'll type E6. So when we type the E6, we'll press the enter key and the result will happen there. So remember one thing, now where you want make the result appear, now then now you go click before you type the formula. So now we go come drag down as usual and we go see am. So this one are the gross pay of all the staff, right? So now what about tax deduction? May we assume say the company say or more say government na 5% of your basic pay na be tax deduction. 5% of your basic pay na you go pay as tax. So we go type the equal sum. That means na percentage we wan calculate now. So how we go fit take calculate the percentage? 5% of 80,000 naira for Ayo Adedeji. So we go type 5. We go come type percent symbol. You see am? 5%. You come type times. You know say na asterisk o, na we dey use as times. Times wetin be the basic pay address? The basic pay address na D6. So you come type D6. So that's to say 5% of wetin dey cell D6. Wetin dey cell D6 na 80,000 naira. So make we press enter, we'll see the result 4,000 naira. So if we drag this one down, na the same thing. Now if we dey check them, this one na 5% of D6, which is for Ayo Adedeji. Then the next one na 5% of D7. You see am? Which is for Bimpe Salami, 65,000 naira. So the tax deduction na 3,250 naira. So the same thing, the last one, 5% of D15, which is for the last person there. Then what about loan? We never populate loan anyway, but more just assume say loan na something like this. Although we not type loan before, but I don't type random figure for loan. So that 0 means say the person not collect loan. But the other ones like 6,000 I mean say Ayo Adedeji collect loan. So now for us to get the net pay, they need to deduct your expenses. That's the things where we say you're supposed to pay. So one thing where we say the two things where we're supposed to pay as a staff from here now tax and our loan. You understand? So now under net pay, it go come be gross pay minus your deduction, which is your tax and your loan. So how we fit take type that one? Remember, we go just type the normal equal to sum, and then we go type the formula where we say it go give us that answer. So now the question be say, where be the gross pay? The gross pay na F6. So you type F6 minus wetin? We go type F6 minus the tax deduction and loan. So wetin be the address for the tax deduction for the first person? Na G6. So type G6 minus wetin again? That's a H6, yes, minus H6. So na so we go type am. But this one, e fit confuse person. So wetin we go do? We need to use brackets to take make things dey easier. So make I show you so that I go dey bold. Now see, wetin we suppose to do is that this G6 and H6 na for tax and loan. So that's to say that we fit put bracket here, put another bracket there again. So that we go come put plus here. So you see the things wey be say we dey do first, wey we want make the program do first before you do other things. Na to add this value. Make I apply color so that you go see them very well. Na to add this value first. Tax and loan together first. So now when you don add am, na be the essence of that bracket before you go come subtract am from F6. So if we go back to Excel now wetin we go do now, that one go dey easier for us. So make we put one bracket before G6 and the other bracket after H6. So e go add G6 and H6. Sorry, we go comot that minus, put plus. So G6 plus H6. After you do am like that, you press your enter key. So you see now the net pay don reduce to 19,000 naira. And if we check am, na true. Loan na 6,000, tax na 4,000. 6 plus 4 na wetin? 10,000. Remove 10,000 from 100,000, that go give you 19,000. So now you fit come drag down to the line. So you come see say the salary, the net pay, na it be this one. So you see say the calculation dey very easy. Then just like we do grand total for the other place, may we see a real practical application of grand total here. Though we do am for students call the other time, but the real application na here. Maybe the company wan know how much they pay their staff for basic salary only. That means they have to calculate, they go calculate all the staff basic salary down, no be so? So wetin dem go just do? Come here, remember wetin we do. After we type equal to sum, we no need to dey add them one after the other like that. No time. What about if we get like 1,000 staff? Abi like for federal government wey be say they get up to like 3,000 staff. Na so you go dey type am. The answer na no. So we go just take the first one. The first one na that is D. Okay, so equal sum, open bracket. So we'll take the first one, D6. We will come put column. You see, that means D6 to D15. We will come put that D15 there. So when we press our enter key, it will give us the answer. So if you also want to know the allowance where the company give to their staff, the total allowance wey say they give to their staff, we fit still do the same thing. We go just come here to the first one. We go come drag am for allowance. If you wan use gross pay, if you wan check for gross pay, you go drag and reach gross pay. If you want tax deduction, you can reach tax deduction. What about the total loan where the staff pay? You go can reach there. Then the total net pay they receive, you see am, you go just calculate everything. So remember, we fit bold here. If we make our test bold here, you fit adjust the position of all these tests. For example, all these one now down to tax deduction or down to net pay. If you wan put all the tests for middle, you go make sure say after you don select them, I don show you how to select before. Place your pointer for the first place, hold your mouse button, drag am down to where you want make e stop. Then come how dem dey come this home, click home. When you come under home, you go see alignment, top align and the other. So all these ones you fit use am take align. If I want middle, everything go dey middle. See am, middle. If I want am for right hand side, e go dey right hand side. Left, e go dey left. Put am for middle again. If you wan change the color, you fit change the color. Maybe we want something like green or we want something like blue. You understand? So you fit do all those ones like that. If you want make am bold, you fit make am bold. Then all these tests for up, if you wan apply special, maybe you want make the even like stand, you no wan make dem sleep, you fit come here after you don select all the tests, you fit come home, then you go come look for merge and sorry, you go come look for this alignment area. You see this alignment area, you go come this small button. This button not too dey visible, you just click am. When you click that button, e go show us this dialog box. So under this dialog box, you go make sure say you dey alignment, because if you no dey alignment, for example, if you dey number, you no go see anything here. So you come alignment, you come see this arrow here, you go drag am go up, mean say e go stand. And if you click OK, you go see say all the text don stand. If e no stand well, just come here, you see say e no too stand well, that means you need to increase all this row height. The row height, remember this one na row, you go increase the height. How you fit take increase the height? Just come for this row wey we wan increase, so na the one wey dey down, no be the one wey dey up o, the one wey dey down. You go just put your pointer. If e change to this plus with arrow for edge, you just hold am down, you drag am come down, you see say e don straight. If e never straight well, you go still drag am until e go straight, so everything go come be like this. But maybe you wan do am 45 degree, you fit go back o, just go to that same place, alignment, then you do 45 degree and you click OK. You get. So as time goes on, as you dey work, you go dey see how to do some major thing, but the major thing for here na calculation. So na so, hope una understand that. So hope una understand this part very well. Yeah, I know so una understand am. So for the next video, I go come explain one function wey be say dey give people headache well well. In short, many people wey sabi Excel, dey no sabi this function, and this function dey very important. Dem dey call am if function. Now, I go teach you not only the basic part, but I go teach you the nested if function. Then from there, you go know the advanced one. Because if you know that if function, in short, you be Lord of Excel. So make you subscribe as I tell you, so that when the video come up, you go see am, even though say you forget. Make you like my page, because e dey make body sweet me, abeg. And make you click on that bell so that e go remind you. So una do, we go see later.